audience, my family today, and I will be instructing them and doing demonstrations on African American achievers. We will be making an African American Achiever book, and we will be doing an African American Achievers art. Red light, green light, 1, 2, 3. It's time to empower our minds and reach for the stars. Explore some hidden figures of Black history. Can you imagine what the world would be like if we did not have African American inventors? Did you know that African American inventors have been and are major contributors to things we use and say every day? So, if I was to say something like, I am the real McCoy, would you guys know who I am referencing to? No? No, probably not. Most people don't. But I'm referencing to Elijah McCoy, who was an African American inventor and made the lubricating cup for the trains. This mechanism is still used today. And we have Elijah McCoy to thank for that. Also, if I was to ask you questions about who invented the stoplight, would you guys know who I'm talking about? No. Probably not. But we were going to give that reference to Garrett Augustus Morgan. Garrett Augustus Morgan invented the gas mask, and he also invented the traffic light, which is the project that we will be making today. To make the stoplight project, you will need construction paper, red, black, yellow, and green. You will need to take your black construction paper, and you also need scissors. Take a rectangle, however large you would like to make it, or however long you would make it. Take your green and red and yellow paper, construction paper, and cut into circles. Being a pre-K and early childhood educational teacher, I usually try to have some of these shapes already cut out, but at the same time, for children that I know need cognitive skills and to work on those cognitive skills, I will let those children do that. Cut those circles. It also helps them recognize shapes and colors. For this project, you will also need glue, either glue stick or regular glue. And you're going to take your black rectangle and your 3 circles, and you are going to glue those on. Now, for today's purpose, I'm going to put them in order, but when I do my crafts with the children, I let the children put their circles on however they choose, because it's really not about the outcome of the project, it's about the process of the project for the children. So I'm going to use my green and place it at the top. Then I would take my yellow, put glue on it, place it in the middle. Then I would take my red and I will place it on the bottom. And our finished project will look like this.
All right.
And at the bottom, I would use a white crayon, and I would write Garrett A. Morgan, so that the children and the parents would know who the inventor was of this particular craft. Not only would we stop there, but I also would give the children information, biography information over the person that we are talking about. Where is my paper? I would give them the information so that they would use this paper. This craft we would hang up in the classroom or on the hall. This paper we would use book rings, which you will also need as part of your supplies, and a hole punch. And you would just take the hole punch, put a hole in there, put the ring on, clamp it together, and for each person that you discuss with your children for Black History, make sure that you read a book over the person, have biography information for the children and the parents, and have the craft.